What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the SnG Radio Show. I am Scotty. That is Greg.
What up, y'all?
That's Marco.
What up?
And according to guidelines by a certain company, we're going to try and not cuss for 10 minutes.
Howdy.
It's going to be fun.
I guess I gotta stay quiet.
Just 10 minutes of
Yeah,
silence.
I'm just not saying nothing, right?
Right. Just
like, no, I'll probably end up cussing if I say that.
So, what we talking about tonight?
Not
10
cussing.
minutes.
Not cussing. That's what we're talking about.
We're
following guidelines.
It's only the government that's not allowed to tell us what we can and can't say. Corporate entities are allowed.
I guess.
Well, the government tells the corporate entities that we find it out through the old mighty Elon Musk.
Right. There might have been a few agents of a certain alphabet company in the Twitterverse.
Yeah. And they ain't the ones with the rainbows on them.
No, that's the alphabet mafia.
Company, mafia, whatever. It's all cults. It's all flipping cults.
Some cults are okay.
Like cult of personality.
No. Copyright protections for that riff.
All right, so we're up to 3 listeners already. Hi, everybody.
What's up?
Howdy.
We don't get too many. Marco, we gotta turn you up a little bit more, man.
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, that sounds way better.
Yeah.
We hear you.
Uh-huh.
I just got closer to the microphone.
It's amazing. Somebody actually wants to hear you.
You'd be amazed. I think the reverb in this man is killing me because I'm hearing it a lot in mine.
Yeah, it's there. It's just, what are we gonna do? We're Upside Studios.
He's buying a stairway to heaven.
Yep, down to 2 listeners.
We gotta alienate somebody.
Right.
Speaking of aliens, man, here's something we can talk about without flipping and flarning about it. After the last show we did Wednesday, I get 2 simultaneous messages across my phone, newsflash.
Alright.
And it was odd that they came at this, like there was like a double beep. It was something my phone, I've never heard my phone do it. And here was a news flash from YouTube and a news flash from Newsbreak. So, YouTube video, I'm gonna watch that first. Here, in the headline of it says, U.S. government admits it did not handle, and then it just dots off. So I'm like, so what's going on, man? Like, did China come at us? Are we going with Russia? What's going on? Apparently, in the past 7 months, and this is official news, this isn't like a tabloid or whatever. In the past 7 months, there's been
Newsweek. It's Newsweek. Newsbreak, whatever it is. It's basically a tabloid.
Newsbreak was reporting on it sends you to the article that it comes from. They don't report it. They just send you to whatever article it goes to.
Okay.
And besides, this was YouTube. This was like our official people stating on this stuff. Over the past 7 months, there's been more UFO sightings than in the past 2 decades.
Yeah.
And one, they're accounting for now they're not being shunned for reporting, but 2, they just said there's just more of them popping up. And pretty much to sum it up, they got no clue. They're not saying that. What's up, Serge? They're not saying that they're aliens or whatever, but they are saying that we can't handle the technology.
Well, what I saw was it was months ago, but they basically came out and said, "Look, there's craft moving at speeds that break physics." Excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm back.
Good job on the mute.
I know how technology works.
Yeah, I think you're
But
talking
no, they
about
basically
the official hearing when they came out was like, yeah, there's stuff
they're
out there we don't know what it is.
right. It ain't nothing we have. It ain't nothing nobody else has, and we know what everybody else has. We're the
Well,
government.
yeah, well, I
So
guess since then, because you're right, it was about 7, 8 months ago when that came out. Well, since then, there's been over, I forget how many thousands of sightings
oh
already.
yeah, oh yeah. You need to look up Jeremy Corbell.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, there's a podcast coming out. He's got a countdown ticker on his Instagram. It's like 3 days from now, and it's basically like it's called weaponized, and it says, "Is your information weaponized?" And it's supposed to be this big fucking expo. Ah, darn it!
Fudging. Said fudging. Said fudging.
Only I didn't say fudging.
That
I
was
am
like the
so
Christmas story.
disappointed.
I made it 6 minutes.
I thought I was dealing with fucking professionals.
Oh, you ruined it twice. Maybe you're allotted a
It's
certain
already too
amount.
fucking late now. You already
That's
fucking
great.
cussed.
Dickhead.
Fine, we're gonna go back to how we talk normally then.
The fuck, man. Anyways, yeah, I know about Corbell and his fucking
Yeah.
shit. But the United States fucking came out and said that they can't handle the shit. But what really fucked me up was the second thing. The second was an article, and it was an article on where to hide if there's a nuclear strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, came in at the same time. That don't seem weird to you?
Well,
Two
I mean,
different things, two different, everything. They
we're
had
kind of
nothing
in the
connected.
we're kind of in the middle of a proxy war with Russia right now, so
Oh, now we're really gonna get demonetized. I was gonna stay out of politics.
well, it's not politics, it's world news. I got you, baby.
Politics.
No, because you haven't mentioned names or parties. It's not politics.
It's the salsa party down in Guadalajara.
So we're like due for like 3 cataclysmic world-ending events now.
Dude, there's another and I started looking into it and drew my own theories on it when I first saw some documentaries on some scientists looking into the magnetic pole shift.
Yep, we're due for that.
Right. Did
And
you
that's the
know
thing.
that there's a
And that's the
It
thing.
was-
It's not like we could calculate it because they're trying to calculate the rate at which it's going, and it's like an avalanche. It starts small, and
the government already knows when it's gonna happen, dude. There's this. It was a physicist. I think it was a physicist by the name of Chan. He wrote a 500-page manuscript that stated everything, broke it down all the way to the when the shit happens, what's gonna happen, how to prepare for it, and the government he magically disappeared, but the government took his book, and when they finally declassified the book, they only declassified 26 pages, and that was redacted.
Yep.
They know when the poll, and they know that this whole climate change, all this bull, there could be 1,000 Gretas, that ain't gonna do dick for our fucking climate. I mean,
no,
all this.
That's the thing. As the United States, we could literally do 100% of the things necessary to help reverse climate change. Unless the world is on board, nothing matters.
Exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
keep telling and not even the people of the world. The world. It is
Yeah.
about to move. It is gonna go like that.
No. The world itself. The world itself is not. The magnetic poles are going to shift, and it's going to stop the Earth rotating for 6 days. And then on the 7th day, it's going to start fixing itself. And by the end of the 7th day, it'll be back to how it's supposed to go. And that's where you get on the 7th day, God rest it.
Story. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and the flood story.
Yeah, because the water's
but
going to want to
nobody's-
keep moving.
And nobody's like talking about like now where Antarctica and Arctic, all that stuff's gonna be warm.
No. You need to listen to one of the new Joe Rogans. It's got these dudes on it talking about Atlantis and how it's not in the ocean somewhere. It's in Central Africa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's in the eye of the Sahara or something like that. Yeah, that's it. I've watched a couple documentaries on it. The proof is real weak. The proof is real
Uh,
weak.
these dudes have way better proof.
Dude, I just watched one on the Bosnian pyramid where they actually have, and they won't let the government, like any like United States type government,
Well, no shit,
touch
it's
touch it.
Bosnia.
But they
They don't like
actually
us.
have a mummy of a two-headed giant, and it's been around forever. I don't know how I totally didn't hear about it or whatever, but it was found in the Bosnian pyramid, which they keep kind of tried to discredit this one archaeologist because he's like, there's stuff in there. This is the oldest pyramid. This is older than the ones in Giza. He keeps finding stuff, and the people are like,
Yeah, but
oh
the ones,
no, no, it's not.
the
It's not
ones
that.
that's purely speculation because we don't know how old the ones at Giza are, because they
Right.
go, oh yeah, 2,500 years. No, it was
The
well
Sphinx
before
got
that.
watermarks
It
going
was
this away.
right, right, right. We had massive technology able to build that shit that we still can't figure out how to fucking do with all of our modern technology. And then something happened, and we went back to being cavemen.
And it's happened 6 times.
Yep, and we're due for a seventh. Like we're due for the super volcano under Yellowstone going off. We're due for an asteroid impact or two. We're due for the magnetic poles shifting. We're due for all that shit.
We're due for flipping aliens.
Actually, we're late. We're late for a couple of those
Yeah,
things.
we're late to the game on a lot
Yeah,
of those.
yeah. Like we just like right now,
We're kind
humanity's
of
in the sweet
asking for it
spot.
right now.
Yeah, like something's gonna come, and it's gonna be. It's
Well, I
gonna
mean,
be a good
who
time.
was it? Aldrin? Before he passed, was it Buzz Aldrin before he passed away? One of his last words was "Get off the Earth." that was one of our
I think
space.
I think you're thinking of Schwarzenegger in Total Recall when he
No,
said,
no,
"Get
no,
your ass to Mars."
no. But the Schwarzenegger recall is 1,000 times better than the remake.
100%. Three boobs.
Oh fuck yeah! Just not even the boobs. The boobs took the whole other movie regardless. But they messed up the whole storyline and everything.
Well, they put Colin Farrell in it.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't like him at all. I've not
He
seen
looks.
anything.
There's one movie I started watching and then I had to like stop watching it, so I forgot. I didn't finish it. He's in it. He actually does well because he's older now, so he plays a good angrier old guy.
Like I didn't even like him as the Penguin. Like everybody said, the Penguin was his piece de resistance, his best fucking role, and I didn't really like him in the Penguin either.
No, his pièce de résistance was phone booth because he didn't have to act; he just had to stand there. He was like,
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I like how Greg's not participating at all.
He turned his earphone, he turned his fucking hearing aids off and everything.
We're
Yeah,
not
I
your
still
wife,
hear.
Greg. You have to listen to us.
No, I don't.
Fuck you don't. Oh, I got 4 days off. I'm excited.
White man bacon.
Yeah, it's like the first actual time off I've had since like March of last year.
I've been on vacay for a few years now, and
You've been on vacay most of your life.
no. Second half, yeah. The first half, hell no. I done played a sloppy second half. I know one comedian said it. I didn't think the game was gonna last this long.
The defense is just abysmal.
I used up all the timeouts.
I then
All the
checked out
replays.
all the
Yeah.
replay checks, everything.
Yep.
You're at 4th and 47.
We just try not to fumble. Wonder why I hate Cleveland.
We all know why. It rhymes with Brian.
Well, damn.
Without the B, he's fat.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I might
Don't
have
damn.
said too much.
And I love how like people say that they're poor but they're fat as fuck.
Right, like back in
America has the fattest poor people in the world.
yeah, back in the olden times, that was a sign of wealth, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Which makes all of us skinny blue collar fucks like.
I done gained 30 pounds.
What are you up to now?
180.
Son of a bitch, he's still not bigger than me.
Oh, no, my gut is not bigger than yours at all.
Fat
No,
ass.
we're roughly equal. We're like, I gained 30 pounds, and I'm like, yes, he's heavier than me.
No.
Like, what are you at? 180, motherfucker. I'm probably around there.
I still say fit. I got the shittiest fit lifestyle.
Hey, I'm giving you a second. I'm on the podium. I got the silver. I'm pushing for first. Yeah.
My whole diet for the past week was salami sandwiches, Swiss rolls, and some kind of grain cereal.
So what you're saying is you've been rather regular.
Well, I was always regular. It doesn't slow
No, you
everything
ain't.
up. It doesn't slowed me up. 'Cause usually I got, it was a nice fucking paint the bowl and I'm done.
Just
Now it's like,
shotgunning it.
God damn, am I ever gonna stop shitting?
Yeah, you're getting all that 90 pounds of crap you've had in your colon out. Just lining the walls.
Yeah, because the Swiss rolls are just good for the arteries and all that shit.
Hey, man. It's good for your butthole.
I don't know about that, but I figure the preservatives that they put in them fucking things.
Shit, you'll live forever.
Longevity.
Yeah, you'll live forever.
I wonder if there's any kind of science that all the stupid money we put into shit. I wonder if anybody's ever done a study if like you just eat a diet of Twinkies if it makes you live longer.
No, but there was some personal trainer, fitness, health guy once who was basically made himself fat with a shitty diet and then got himself back into shape and then ate the shitty diet and maintained being in shape because he was trying to prove it was a matter of not what you eat, just how much of it you eat.
Well, yeah, no shit.
So he was just literally subsisting off of like fast food and Swiss rolls and shit. It was just
my life.
A regular meal's worth, not a bunch of extra. So instead of like, a Big Mac, the nuggets, and a large fry, it was like a fillet of fish, a medium, or like a McChicken, a McDouble, small burger, smaller fry, Diet Coke,
he
one Swiss roll.
Supersize America. That's the problem. Quit fucking supersizing it.
We don't have that no more.
No, it's Biggie size now. I know because I got a Biggie fry.
But that's Wendy's, not McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm talking about in general. Whatever you want to call it.
No,
you want to call it a venti or a fucking Biggie size.
You want to know what's fucked up? You want to know what's fucked up? Wendy's medium fries is the same size as everybody else's large.
Yeah, but also Wendy's medium fries is the same size as their large fry, but in a different fucking box. Fucking bastards.
It's wider and shorter. Yeah. That's why you always get the medium at Wendy's. Always. Because you don't need that large drink. Wendy's it's a fucking half gallon.
They just did a poll on the fast food restaurant. Wendy's is now the most expensive fast food restaurant in America.
I believe it.
I do too. It's up the street. I gotta fucking buy it every fucking couple of days.
I'm still Five Guys got the French fry game locked down. You get a whole goddamn. Remember the old school?
Niles for fucking fries.
Man, you remember the old brown paper bag you take to school and shit for lunch? Yeah, that bitch be dripping grease and fucking just like the top
literally
just folds over and that's
they have a thing in there. They just literally drop a potato in it and slam a handle, fries. And they're fresh every day.
Right.
They're not frozen. They literally just have a pile of potatoes. They put one in the thing. They go slam. It goes in the thing to get ran through to get all the starch out of it, and then it goes into the fryer.
I can do that at home. Air fryer.
So why don't you fucking do it, you fat piece of shit?
Because I'm not that big a fan of fries. Now, I do make some good baked potatoes.
How are you this white? I need another beer for this.
I need to start drinking.
I need to fucking roll another. Because my Jack Daniels is out in the car.
Awesome. Alright, so I keep getting messages that you're really low still.
Alright, well, is that better?
Yeah, it sounds better already.
Hello. Is that better?
Yeah.
I just turned. Here, I'll just turn that bitch all the way up. Ah. Hey, somebody was listening to me though.
There's 2 people listening. Right now,
we
we were up
lost
to like...
the third?
And dude, we were up to like 6 or 7.
I'm back.
We were up 7,
We
and
figured
then
that
Scotty said, "Fuck."
Fuck.
Yeah. Fucked
Yeah.
up the whole goddamn thing. Leave it to fucking Scotty.
Oh,
Listen
shit,
here.
what was that?
Listen.
Let.
What?
Serge is still here. Hi, Serge.
See?
Ah,
Serge is here.
Serge, we love.
I want to have your babies.
Serge probably loves it when we say fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Mother fuck. Mother fuck.
Snoid.
Nothing was better than the cunt show.
The what?
The cunt show.
The cunt show. I had a certain somebody kind of snap on me for saying the word cunt. And
Who?
as the dickhead that
Who?
I am.
Who? It's relevant.
A former ex. Or
No,
an
it
ex.
was
and
even back then. It was kept off the show who it was. So
yeah.
Is it somebody I know?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. But that's not the point. The point is,
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. Was it because of the word's usage, or was it because you called that person one?
The use is just me using it. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I could have if I'd have said that to you and then you were pissed off, then yeah, you have a right to be. That was the whole point of me saying it. But
Okay.
if I'm just using it in general and you're gonna snap on me, you're cut.
Pretty much.
So, me and Greg, after eating, I don't know, about a dozen, maybe 2 dozen of absinthe laced pizzelles.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
We were
on my front porch.
Yeah,
on the front porch.
We decided to have the cunt show. And it was just nothing but a good half hour, 45 minutes of cut.
We had raps, we had metal, we had oldies, we had all kinds of styles that night, man.
It was just all kind of cunt.
Right.
Good.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he's gonna hit the button.
Stone?
Probably.
I don't know what I just pressed. Did I press that? Nope.
Did I press that? Did you just call me the C word, young man?
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Betty from the trailer park.
God.
We need to start inventing like these special guests with these fucking voice things, man.
God damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
No.
Dad, the lad's naked.
Yeah, of course.
Whoa.
Dad, why is her Willie gone?
You just gave me Forrest Whitaker eye.
That last funny. Oh shit. Oh, this is horrible.
Bobby, what the hell?
Damn it, Bobby.
How could you fail English when you speak English?
Not my good.
Friday.
Now my good friend Andy Dufresne. He went in that shower that night, not knowing them bull quills was in there. His name was Marco. He just wanted to soap him up, but he wouldn't let him.
And he had sticky hands.
Well, as
Even
the
in a,
president of the United States and the owner of the best knob gobbler in the Oval Office, I would just like to say,
is this a Nixon impression or a Trump impression?
I'm getting the vibe from both.
Yeah, it could go either way, really. Like the voice is Nixon, but the words are Trump.
Right?
I'm not a crook.
Somebody's identified.
That was more
something.
Clinton. Like, what are you doing? Your impressions suck.
Yeah, no shit. I'm
Horrible.
stoned.
We have the best knob gobblers in the Oval Office.
No, those are the best knob gobblers. They're all American knob gobblers. No immigrant knob gobblers at all. They're straight. You're putting money back in the pockets of our American people.
We're never gonna make any money doing this.
Nope. Not at all.
Not one swear word in that.
Don't
No.
matter. We're beyond that. Been beyond that for about 20 minutes now.
Yep. 4 more minutes.
Remember, boys. One more and we're permabanned.
That means I gotta make another one. Use one of Upside Down Studios' multiple fucking email accounts.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. What would that be, like the 5th platform we've been kicked off of?
Fast as fast can be, can't catch me.
Zoom.
3 or 4 that we've been kicked off of. Other ones we just kind of said, eh.
Oh, that one stole our entire shtick.
Right.
So-
Horseshit.
I was just saying, we were so mad and just amazed.
We probably could have made some money if we would have sued.
No, because we had no.
Yeah, didn't we lose like all our archives and all that shit?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, they shut everything down. They took all the shows. They took
Yep.
every ability to be able to post everything. And then
And-
turned
and
around
then-
and was doing
And
the
like
same fucking thing.
3 days later, we're changed their entire platform from just being podcast and whatever you want to do to just broadcasting live music because that's what we were doing on it.
Right.
Ah,
That
We
one.
were big in Europe apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Like I mean, like a couple hundred people.
I'm
actually
huge
listen.
in Asia.
Oh, gee,
Yeah, no
wow.
shit. You're like 5'8".
You're a giant. You're a giant.
That was mean.
What?
Now we're really not gonna make any money.
Wait a minute. What I said was mean? Oh.
No, what I said was mean.
Huh?
What
I
I
said
started
was
and you
mean.
guys
Oh.
elaborated on, we totally screwed the pooch there.
Now we're
Probably
talking
the one
about
that they could.
bestiality.
Right. This channel
Listen,
is
look at
fucking
here, Mr. Squirrel Man.
horrible. Fucking channel is fucked. That's all there is to it.
This
They
dude,
know.
Look
y'all.
at hate you
This-
guys.
this dude sends me a picture the other day of a squirrel laying dead in the road with a
Oh,
condom in
yeah.
his
That
pants.
was funny as fuck.
And he
I
was-
seen it. I seen it.
did he tell you what I said?
No,
I said-
I seen it on my own. I thought of you.
No. Because he sent it to me personally because I very rarely actually read what you fuck say in the group chat.
Yeah.
Unless there's major drama, which what you guys were talking about earlier isn't good enough for me to read all that. But he sent it to me and I was like, that's not mine. I'd never use a rubber.
Right. And
Ain't
reason
wrong.
and reason 101 why this channel is getting shut down.
We only got 101?
This show so far.
Oh.
It all started with fuck.
Usually does.
Right.
So I was sitting there and
Oh, shit.
they started talking about doing things with squirrels and others. I had no part of it. I just felt so uncomfortable.
That squirrel was asking for it. He
That
said,
squirrel was not asking for it. How dare you?
he said, give me your nut. I said, okay.
Give me that. Give me that.
I should
Appalling. Appalling.
Male voice. This is a male's voice. So I feel like my soundboard is kind of racist because I feel
Little
like
bit.
this is a black man.
I feel like that dude's twice as big as Shaq.
Swing low.
Oh, okay, now it's racist.
Yeah.
Area.
You piece of shit.
And he was spending 8 years in Shawshank with me.
Now, my good friend Andy Dufresne had never met this large man before, but he said his name was John Coffey.
That's one of them voices that you hear and he shows up and he's like 4 foot by 4 foot.
Right, that's like that. That's that Cummins.
Maybe I'll eat your cornbread.
You ain't gonna eat my cornbread. That's my cornbread. Okay, no, that's like hearing the Mustang wind up, and you're like, "Oh, this motherfucker gonna be flying by," and then he finally breaks the tree line where you
It's
could
like
see
a
him.
94.
Yeah, six banger with a muffler on it, just barely going 40. Like sounds like he's doing a $120. Oh, speaking of
dying.
speaking of 100 miles an hour,
Shit.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
about.
Got
Go
my
ahead, go
attention.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Bum 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 bum.
You're supposed to do it twice.
Oh, my bad.
Wait a minute. We'll put the tranny in there. It'll be all inclusive.
So rude.
What? Because we're being inclusive?
103.
Probably. I'm on my way home from work the other day, right? And I 422 out of Newcastle, all the way up to what is that? Four Seasons. Then I hang the left on the little side street. I'm about halfway to Ohio, and I see flashy lights behind me, and I start going, "Oh man, I bet he heard my truck." Thank God for my Ohio tags. Like,
Right.
so I pull over. I hit the rumble strip. I'm doing like 25. And I look back up, and the lights aren't behind me no more because they're next to me. And that motherfucker went by like I was sitting still. Like I felt my truck go.
Like he had somewhere to be.
Dude, he did. Because, like, I watched him go up the hill, right? And then I got to the top of the hill, and I could just see him cresting the top of the next hill, and he was gone. And I'm like, I want to know what happened. Like what happened with so much urgency that you had to go that fast?
Can
This
I
is
get
what
a follow
happened.
up? Can I get a follow up?
Scotty wrote him a nice fat joint for the ride home. And halfway home, the joint was done.
He said, "Oh,
And
shit."
he got a little cotton mouth. He looked down. He looked back up. There might have been lights from a sign on the side of the road. There might have been.
Somebody
So
left his lights.
He
that they
freaked
left up on
out
the
after
ceiling
a
and
few
shit.
miles of seeing this drive-through sign in his rearview mirror, and he pulls over, and the cars behind him pissed off because now he's driving 10 miles an hour on the rumble strip. Flew past him. I think that's what the fuck happened.
Have you ever known me to be wrong? He's not saying no.
I ain't saying yes neither.
I like it my way better.
I got a few, but I'm not gonna bring them up.
That's why I asked Marco and not you.
Nope, I kept my mouth shut because you're my fact checker and you can't be wrong.
Thank you.
So,
I know what
I'll give you a Democrat answer. That's my Democrat answer. Scotty is my fact checker and he can't be wrong.
To be fair, I have come back a few times during your fact checking and gone, I don't know. There's no real information on this. You're both fucking wrong as of right now. Like, I still love that one fucking argument you were having on some Facebook post, and you tagged me, and then I just came back and was just like, link, link, link. There you go. I'm out.
Yeah, it was just it.
Have
It
a
was
good
like
day.
that was like that. I felt like Scotty was my mic drop. Cause all I said was Scotty, and then the fuckers just dropped. Boom, boom, boom.
Right, like 10 minutes
No
later.
words, no.
10 minutes later. Here's an article proving Marco right. Here's an article saying you're both wrong, and here's an article saying nobody really knows for sure. Like, y'all read what you want. I'm out of this motherfucker.
There's the facts.
There's no such thing. Not anymore.
Yeah, no shit. Everything's getting rewritten. If it ain't getting rewritten, it's been Mandela effect.
Yeah, right. You ever see that picture of the guy who had the books? Or was it the videotapes? I think it was the books. He goes, I found these in a trunk my mom had, and it's both spellings. And he has one book that's one spelling and one book that's the other spelling.
No. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. And I was like, huh, so they just changed it.
Well, no, the fact, if they would have changed it, that would have been fine. People change shit all the time, especially names of fucking stores or whatever. But to say that never existed, it was never like that. Dude, they had a fucking a Berenstain Bear country, or I think it was called Country. That was a kids' play yard at Jogga Lake back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that shit.
But here's the question: it's who's saying it never existed? Is it just people? Because people fucking suck. If it's not the
all
company,
over. I mean, if it isn't, like I've asked people, and
what I don't care what people say, because there's evidence that it's been both at some point in time, and it's not just that one dude with maybe some fabricated shit. Because because there's pictures of it both ways, and that guy has both. So we can extrapolate from these findings that at one point in time it was this, and at some point in time it changed to that. So, unless it's the people who made the shit coming out and going, oh yeah, it used to be this and it was that, or no, it's never been this, it's always been that.
they're all
Fuck who has to, exactly. So fuck what everybody has to say.
Well, there was kind of a experiment that Greg probably remembers this. Remember the experiment me and Ricky did with the Bibles? When we went and picked up like 3 or 4 different Bibles. Like they were random Bibles from the flea market. And we were comparing all the changes that just magically happened.
Yeah.
That shit that just, we know, you know, I know. Just basics of the fucking Bible that just magically changed.
It's not magical. Not magical at all. Because every subset of Christianity and Catholicism has their version. And then you have like your Jehovah's Witnesses who rewrote parts. And you have your Mormons who wrote other shit to add to it, take away.
It's nothing like that. It's like aliens, whether they be Mexican or extraterrestrials, were never in the fucking Bible. None of them, except Sumerian texts.
Okay.
And now they are.
Yeah.
And look in the Bibles that were written like a long time ago. Now all of a sudden that shit is in there. I mean, I remember.
If you can give me like passage verse, I'll go grab my really fucking old one off the bookshelf and look it up and see what it says.
Don't worry, I'm bringing that up.
Oh, there you go.
I don't even know what it is.
It was crazy. And then, like, I remember it was a while ago. There was a video of this lady talking about there was like some really, like, almost pornographic shit that was in the Bible. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Yeah, that shit was in there too.
That's the best fucking thumbnail that could ever be.
Right, I'm gonna show Marco real quick. Bringing it up.
Yeah, if you can give me verse scripture, I'll go get my Bible and we'll look it up.
Oh, shit.
There's the thumbnail for this video.
What's that?
Wait, can you see it?
It's very tiny.
Yeah,
just like your dick.
I can't blow
be
it
like
up
that
either.
sometimes.
It's
cold out, you know. It turtles up.
That's the thumbnail for the video, and it's you touching the roosters and me going like this.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Right? But yeah, find me a scripture verse where there's aliens, and I'll go grab behind it. And we'll see if it's in mine.
Look it up. There's what else was changed up in there? Like the
One of my
word
favorite things.
sofa. The word sofa was never in the Bible. It's there now. There's a whole passage where Jesus came through and saw a leper on now sofa and said, "Take your sofa in your house." Before the whole story was the old man was a leper or he was blind or some shit and he was on some little type mat and Jesus fixed his face and told him to take his mat or whatever it was called in the house. And
Are we talking like older versions of the Bible said it was on a mat, and then newer versions said it was a sofa?
no, now it's on all of them. I understand people update
Okay.
shit.
I'm just making sure.
That would be the more sensible thing because that's what everybody
Correct.
says. Everybody updates the books and this and that. Well, no shit, everybody updates the book.
Yeah.
But like when you're saying that sofa is in a fucking manuscript that was written back in 1840 or some shit like that. Wait a minute.
1840.
Like the Bibles are just it's in old shit, dude. Shit's been changed.
I was gonna say, you think that's the first translation? No.
Like, I'm just saying, like
my favorite one.
Oh no.
There you go, Marco.
There you go.
Yeah.
My grandmother has it's still at my mom's house, an old fucking Bible, and it's from I think the 1800s. And I started looking through that shit. And I'm like, there's no fucking way that this changed.
All right. There's a Soulfly song, and in the beginning it has a script from Ezekiel, and of course Max Calvera just screams it into the microphone, and it's I am about to bring war upon you. I will kill your people in front of your idols. The place will be littered with corpses.
That talks about fucking aliens and shit too. Ezekiel,
but
rings, that thing he rode around in was a fucking spaceship.
Yeah. But what's funny is I used to go to work and like flip the Bible in the one spot to that page all the time. Because it was in there, and I was like, "There ain't no way that's in there." So I looked it up, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's in here!"
Bible verse about aliens and strangers. That was the first thing that popped up when I said five Bible verses about aliens.
Let me
get
grab
something to drink. I'll be right back.
Let me grab a book right quick. Marco, can you still hear me and talk?
Yep.
Okay. All the background audio cut out. So
yeah, it was like Greg got up and everything sounded like my echo's gone.
Yeah.
It's Greg.
It is. It has to be. We gotta tell him when he comes back. It's his problem, not ours. Hold on, let me grab the book. Okay. Got it.
This one is.
Let me see if I can find a date real quick. $1930.
1930.
Well, that's when that's when this was given to somebody. I don't know when it was printed. This is old. I know that much. It's illustrated in color. Printed at the Oxford University Press, London Society for Promoting Christian Knowledge. Yeah, we figured out since you've been gone, Greg, that you're the one making the echo.
Because it just came back.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's because of my headphones.
You should probably get different fucking headphones.
30 pairs.
It don't matter. The way I have to have them on my head, they get too loud. And I have no choice.
Here's a thought. Invent a time machine. Go back in time and unfuck your ears.
If I could turn back
time. Boom. Look, somebody, I explained.
Thank you, Rochelle.
And
the bionic man can't do shit.
Finally understood. One time. I've been trying to tell you fuckers for like 13 years.
Was she right?
Yeah, she's right.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
It took a woman. for us to grasp.
Well, of course, child. Now, we doing the Bible thing or what?
Yeah, it's right in my hand with Revelations marked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
First one.
Yeah, that's when he comes
Peter
back.
2:11.
1 Peter 2:11. Let me get to the glossary real quick because I don't know where that exists in this book. 1 Peter 2:11. Let's see.
That one's. Look, I don't even remember that one. That one says, "I beg you, strangers and resident
Turn that
aliens."
goddamn voice thing
Yeah,
off.
for real.
Jesus Christ.
Is that Old Testament or New Testament? Oh, I found it. What is it? 1 Peter?
1 Peter 2:11.
All right. Page 1030. Do. 2:11.
Times right here
Chapter
at
2,
the
verse
SnG
11,
Show.
right?
Yeah,
Chapter
Get your
2,
Bible
verse 11.
readings.
Dearly beloved, I beseech you, as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul.
Holy fuck, that's something totally different. It was like I'm on Google. 1 to 11, beloved, I urge you as aliens and strangers to abstain from fleshly lusts which wage war against the soul.
Strangers and pilgrims is what this says, so I'm assuming they said aliens instead of pilgrims. Because yeah, it's dearly beloved, I beseech you, as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul. So it's the same thing, they just changed the words.
But that's saying that it isn't like that though.
Right there.
Fucking A. Well, wait a minute. There was a caveat though, but I doubt. I mean, there's a big difference. Is that a King James version of the Bible?
No.
Oh, there's your issue.
King James. That's like I said, there's 30 fucking versions of the Bible. So
no, but you know what? I would love to fucking peruse that one.
Yeah, I've had it for forever. I saw it. My cousin bought a house and it was on a shelf in the basement, and I was like, "Can I have this? It's really fucking old." And he was like, "Yeah, sure."
Oh, that could be a fucking Necronomicon for all we fucking know.
No, it says Holy Bible right there.
Yeah, so does the Necronomicon in its language.
Good job, Greg. That's the copyright pop. And it's it's illustrated, Marco. Look.
That's fucking nice.
It's got pictures.
Right? I really want to see if I can find a date for printing and maps of Jerusalem and shit.
He's probably got like a Perry Reese Bible.
A what?
You don't know who Perry Reese is?
Fuck no.
He's the one who mapped Antarctica before we even discovered it.
Nice.
And
any
can't
more?
Figure out, huh?
Any more things you want me to look up while it's in my hand, since it kind of burns a little bit?
It get warm. It get very warm.
Let's see. Here, how about I just do this to make it easy for both of us? Bible Mandela effect. Bible Mandela. Look, it won't even say it. That's kind of weird. Bible Mandela effect.
Yeah, dude, this thing
Bible
is old.
Mandela effect.
Like I said, this was printed at the Oxford University Press.
It says 50 Mandela effects in the Old Testament. Huge effect,
This might
Bible
be the
residue.
dude. This might be the OG King James Bible. Because the second page says, I'll read it to you. The first page that has like proper text on it is the Holy Bible containing the Old and New Testaments, translated out of the original tongues and with the former translations diligently compared and revised by His Majesty's special command. Printed at the Oxford University Press, London Society for Promoting Christian Knowledge. Page 2, to the most high and mighty Prince James, by the grace of God, King of Great Britain, France, and Ireland, defender of the faith, and the translators of the Bible, wish grace, mercy, and peace through Jesus Christ our Lord. So yeah, this might be like one of the original King James Bibles.
Holy shit.
Not one of the OG originals, but like before it was known as the King James Bible, back when it was just called the Bible.
The Bible, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's older. She's older than shit.
What is the fucking PDFs, man? We need somebody to do this.
But yeah, if you want to borrow it, you're more than welcome.
Good
Fucking
times.
You just got to come get the motherfucker.
Yeah, because Scotty never leaves his house anymore.
Nope.
I barely do either. Shit. It's safer that way.
Bingo. My ammunition's here.
Let's
It
see,
is
Mandela
portable,
effects in the
motherfucker.
Bible. Exodus 34:14, a jealous God. Genesis 3:15, crush
Hold on.
its head to bruise.
You gotta
Genesis
give
8.
me one. You gotta give me one. And
Okay. This is one I remember. Do you remember Noah at the end of the flood? He sent what kind of bird out to bring him back? Whatever.
I don't remember. I was raised Catholic. They beat faith out of me.
Yeah, me too, dickhead. But it was a fucking dove. It was a fucking dove. Brought back the olive branch. Remember that? Now it's
Vaguely.
saying Genesis 8:7. He sent forth a raven.
Genesis 8:7.
Yeah, Genesis 8:7.
Chapter 8, verse 7.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Chapter 8, verse 7. And he sent forth a raven which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a dove.
He sent forth a raven.
Yeah. It was a dove.
I think we're confusing it with the dove that carries the olive branch, which is, I forget.
Which was that story. He brought back the fucking olive branch.
Oh. Genesis 8:8. Also, he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. So he sent both. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her in unto him into the ark. So basically, he sent out both, and the dove couldn't hack it. It came back, and he was just like, "Come on, little bird."
Yeah, but that's not the story.
It's
But here's how about Hebrews 11:34 drove away the aliens by faith with faith.
hold on. I gotta see. You give me
There's
something.
another there's another aliens that was never in the Bible.
You said Hebrews.
Yep, 11:34.
Page 1017. Gotta find the page. Okay, what was the chapter verse?
11:34.
1134.
You're just swiping pages of probably one of the last fucking authentic pieces of reality.
These pages are thin too, buddy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Me and my dumbass friends used to roll blunts out of Bible pages when we were
It,
kids.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 34. Quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of weakness were made strong, waxed valiant in fight, turned to flight the armies of the aliens.
That was, dude, that was never there. That was never fucking there. There was no. I got fucking certificates from the military for religious fucking studies and teachings and shit. I fucking went through all kind. Aliens were never in the Bible. That book is old as shit, and it just said that they were fighting fucking aliens, not pilgrims, not fucking migrants or poor folks. Fucking aliens. Dun dun dun.
I got no answers for that. So
Here's one that you gotta have heard this one because they make all kind of posters and shit. Was you know when the lion is supposed to lay with the lamb?
okay,
You remember that analogy that saying?
yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, now it never said that. It's the lion lays with the wolf. Isaiah 11:6.
Ugh. I'm gonna warn you now. You're gonna need some extra thick cheaters for this book. It's some teeny tiny print. It's hurting my eyes.
Giving me a fucking headache.
What was it, Isaiah?
Yeah. Oh, and I found out the pick up your couch one too is in Luke. It's couch. My fault. I said sofa. But either way, that word wasn't even created back then.
596. 596. Love how we're just fact checking the Bible right now. God bless it. These pages are so thin.
Don't rip them.
I'm not.
Fuck around and the portal open behind you.
Thank whatever deity opened it. All right, Isaiah. What's the chapter verse?
11:6.
11:6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid and the calf, and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them.
Wow, that's totally like not even close to what's on this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Some of them work, some of them don't, I guess.
Eh.
Anything else?
We'll finish it up with the couch one.
All right.
Luke 5:24. Pick up your couch and walk.
Sounds like something you would say to a crackhead.
Get that couch off the road, man. It's in your front yard. You're fucking up the property value.
Luke 8:63.
And the fact that one part of that like the one verse didn't use aliens, they used pilgrims, and the second part, like the other verse, fucking said aliens. That's just fucking. That's like a mind blower, right?
I just found a weird bookmark.
Oh. I would put it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here in the trash. All right, moving on.
I would put that back in that page wherever the fuck it was.
All right. What chapter verse for Luke?
5:24.
I thought it was gonna be the page that was marked with that weird bookmark. I was about to be like, I'm gonna put that back real quick. Okay, 5:24. But that ye may know that the Son of Man hath power upon the earth to forgive sins, he said unto the sick of the palsy, I say unto thee, arise and take up thy couch and go into thine house.
There were no couches back then.
Doesn't say sofa.
It don't. Dick. It don't say mat no more. That's what it don't say.
I don't know what it originally said. I didn't read it back then. Like I said, you want to borrow this? You're more than welcome.
Did he play some gospel music in the background?
It's probably his furnace.
Well,
Nope.
He's over there pulling copyrighted shit out, so we really can't make any money.
I figure if we're having Bible readings, fuck.
And really good luck with trying to actually read that because it's in the oldie English kind of read. It's hard to read.
Mortal looks like he about to shit himself.
Probably is all that fiber. Why are we not funding this?
I don't know.
Ah,
Might be retarded, I guess.
did you see in that the chat argument that I was having with Ryan about the fucking the Thanos thing? They actually our government funded like $200,000 to see if Thanos could actually snap his fingers in that gauntlet.
I have 1 point to make on this. And that's just, I want to show you the field where I grow all the fucks I have. And I want you
It
to
looks
look
like the
at
one
it.
behind me.
Yeah, I want you to look at it and see that it hasn't rained here ever. It is barren. It is salted, worse than Carthage. No fuck shall ever grow in this field. And I want you to lay your eyes upon that and understand that's how much I give a shit about what they're spending money on.
You know there's a God who sits up. Wait a minute. You know
There's a God who sits on high and looks down low. You know there's a God somewhere. Now we'll pass out this collection pocket. Everybody give $20. Give $20 to the church. You know you got to dig down deep in your heart. You know you sitting on them rims out there. You could give up $20 to the Lord. You gonna tell me the Lord ain't worth $20?
Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Hallelujah.